Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Vanzant, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon, and you're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
Good morning.
Wake your ass up.
It's the Man Cave Morning Show.
Alright.
Happy Monday, beautiful people. I mean Tuesday, see?
See, look at that. Look
I'm caught up in the whole
Labor Day barbecue cookout.
Yeah. I'm caught up.
Don't you know what day it is?
I was hanging out late. Shout out to my brother.
Eating your macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, shout out to Veronica.
Dig it.
For the cookout. Salute. Happy Tuesday, people. Let's get it right. The Man
It's
Cave
Tuesday.
Yes, we are officially here. And you know my brother
It's
from
the
another
Man
mother.
Cave Morning Show.
Yes, the dude that gets a little rude. Especially when he's in a bad mood.
It's
We call
the
him
Man
what?
Cave Morning
Deacon
Show.
Will.
Wu-Tang is for the children.
Deacon
Wakanda forever. Let's get it.
No doubt. And I am just humbly Storm Norm the General.
Chief Bottle Washer
at your
extraordinaire.
service. Salute to you all. You all had a safe, blessed, fun weekend.
Dig it. I know you hungover. It's all right.
Yes. Actually, I'm not. You know, I had a few beers. I did some shots and all of that, but I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Ate some bread before
I had
you drank.
a bad week last week, though. Oh, man. Just call me Earl. Call me Earl.
Can't do it like you used to, pal.
But nah, real talk. Shout out to everybody on the check-in there. It's going to be an interesting show today. Trust me.
Testosterone
So no matter
edition.
what platform you are listening to us on, share it out to the world.
Hey.
And first and foremost, shout out to everybody listening to us and watching us live on YouTube. Salute to you all. Appreciate you. Shout out to everybody watching us live and listening to us on Twitter, Periscope. Salute to everybody watching us and listening to us live on the mother site, WBKS1.com.
Bang.
Shout out to everybody watching us live on FB, Facebook. Salute. You know we love y'all. We love y'all. Shout out to everybody watching us live on Ustream. And shout out to everyone listening to us live on the TuneIn app. Salute to you all. Make sure you download the TuneIn app, man, if you don't have it by now. It's free, people.
It's free.
It's free. Android, iPhone, tablets, it works on everything. And you can listen to all your favorite stations, mainly BKS1 Radio and the Man Cave Morning Show.
There is no other station, only BKS1.
Yes. So shout out to you all. Let me get some morning love to the people. Shout out to Cass Minor on the check-in. Good morning, sir. Dennis Atkins Newsom. Shout out to the dude. And shout out to Paul Joseph Williams. Good morning. Sandy B, what's up, baby? Good morning, love.
Squale.
Good morning, Daryl D. Mac McDaniel. Good morning. Patricia Shell Givens. Good morning, sister. second. Shout out to Jay Gray. Good morning.
Jay.
Good morning, Dorothy Bolton. Dot is always in the building, man. Salute to Dot. Derek Green on the check-in. Good morning, Kareem Powell's on the check-in. Jay Gray on the check-in. Franklin McNeil on the check-in. Timothy Beverly. Salute to you, family, as well. Shout out to David E. Lee. What's up, Dave? Yo, we had some fun yesterday, didn't we? That conversation was serious. No doubt. Shout out to Sean. Good morning, Sean. And we ready to get this thing popping, man.
It's the Man Cave Morning Show.
Man Cave Morning Show.
Zigga.
No doubt.
It's the Man Cave Morning Show.
Hopefully everybody had a good weekend, but we're going to talk about some things today and keep it 300 as we normally do. We're going to keep it 300. Got my brother with me, so we rock.
Let's get
now,
it.
What are some of the things we are talking about today, sir?
If your passion doesn't work, you still have to work.
If your passion doesn't work, you still got to work.
Get a job.
What's wrong with that? We're going to tell you where that came from. No doubt. Second one we talking about.
New Nike ad featuring Colin Kaepernick. Do you have a problem with that?
Yeah.
I don't.
No doubt.
Okay. Are you still keeping tabs on your ex? Let's get it.
Are you still keeping tabs on your ex? We're going to talk about these things. And y'all be bugging out if you know where some of these topics are sparked from.
Yeah, I'm going to get into it.
And where they come from.
We transparent here.
We're going to go into this first one. So, this first one, if your passion doesn't work, you still have to. Now, why did we choose that? So,
y'all is garbage.
So, no. So, there's this actor from The Cosby Show. I don't know if you remember him. He goes by the name of Jeffrey Owens. And I forgot he played one of the daughter's husband.
Yeah, whose husband was she?
I think it was the older daughter, the light skinned one.
No, that wasn't Denise's husband. That was yeah, the oldest daughter.
Yes.
Yeah,
so in case you forgot,
the older daughter's husband
was. This is who he is.
Yeah, cool guy.
Right.
Him. Yeah.
So now they are clowning dude. They are clowning dude for working at what, Trader Joe's?
Yes.
It was Trader Joe's.
Bagging.
So yeah, he's bagging at
groceries at Trader Joe's.
Groceries at Trader Joe's, whatever, and they were clowning him. So Fox News, of course.
Fox
goes in. They go in. You know what Fox does, man. So basically, Fox News, they tweeted out, Cosby Show actor Jeffrey Owens spotted bagging groceries at New Jersey Trader Joe's. All right. So he played Elvin. He played Elvin, the young doctor, on the Cosby show and everything. So my whole thing is, and the reason why we're talking about, once your passion doesn't work, you still have to. The man still got to work. He still got to make a living. And this is the thing that bugs me out, man. I see a lot of people in this entertainment game. They put up such a facade because, the rule is fake it till you make it.
Okay.
It's fake it till you make it. So dude did make it. Jobs were far in between, whatever like that. He didn't get a lot of job offers, whatever. He still was out there teaching, acting, and doing all of this. He still was doing this thing. He's involved in plays or whatever like that. So he got to make a living. He got to feed his family.
Right.
A reason really to clown dude because you saw him at Trader Joe's bagging.
He's an actor. He took a job that had flexible hours so he could still get his grind on. What is the issue? It's a job. Like, why would you befall a man for working and feeding his family and doing what he got to do? Like,
so now a lot of actors, and it's funny, this actually sparked a lot on Twitter. A lot of actors took to his defense. Shout out to Blair Underwood, and guess what? Tyler Perry came to his defense.
Yes.
So we're gonna read. I'm gonna go to Blair first. Let me see if I got Blair. Terry Crews. Oh, I got Terry Crews too. Terry Crews actually said,
I swept floors after the NFL.
Right.
If need be, I do it again. Good, honest work is nothing to be ashamed of.
Let's clap that up.
That's a man talking right there.
Let's clap that up.
That's a man.
Let me get the comment from Blair Underwood. Let's read Blair Underwood.
No shame. It's in good, honest work and hard work. He's being a man and doing what he needs to do to provide for himself and his family. Much respect to you, sir. That's exactly how I feel about
the news. Everyone talking about clowning him. What shame is in that? And here go Perry, which this one I love. Let me find Tyler. Hold on. I know I got Tyler, so I just had Tyler. Near. All right, I'll come back. But I had Tyler Perry's.
Tyler, put him in the next movie. Let's keep it pushing.
Yeah, but what Tyler said. Oh no, here you go. Wait. Here you go. Tyler Perry. All right. So Tyler said, Jeffrey Owens, I'm about to start shootings. Owns #1 drama next week. Come join us. I have so much respect for people who hustle between gigs. The measure of a true artist. Yo, clap that up.
Man, that's men talking,
so,
bro.
What did he say?
Talking.
Come join us.
That's men talking, bro.
I'm shooting Owns #1 drama next week.
That gotta be halves. That gotta be the haves and have-nots. Got to be.
You got a job.
Respect, bro. Why would you clown him? It's a job.
Now, you didn't clown them into a job. with Tyler Perry. Y'all clowning and y'all taking it to their social media trying to shame somebody for bagging some groceries at Trader Joe's because he needed some work and he needed to put some bucks in his pocket. He got a job.
A couple of years ago, the dude that played Cockroach on the Cosby Show, he was selling cars or something. And they was trying to get at him too. Man, I respect any man that's out there doing good, honest work, trying to provide for his family. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Start selling crack? Like, what? I mean,
exactly.
What do you want to start being a pimp or something? Like, leave that man alone and let him rock out.
No doubt. So, Paul Joseph Williams said, Norm, we need to get you a promotion from Washer
to Admiral Bottle Washer. Shut up, clown.
No doubt. Dot said, Dorothy Bolton said, a man that don't work, don't eat. Only people with too much pride and ego would see a problem with this. Would they rather
the man rob and steal?
The man rob and steal. No doubt. Good morning, Demetria. Good morning, Leroy Thompson. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning, Chuck. Charles Pennington on checking. Donna Duke said, and we forget that he probably lost royalties from the Cosby Show since they came after Bill.
Right.
Whatever it takes to feed your family. Very good point, Don.
Very good point.
Yes, clap it up for that.
No doubt.
Just for acknowledging that. Paul Joseph Williams said, light skinned cat. Good morning, Lucretia Bellamy.
You light skinned too.
No doubt. Good morning. Now, see, here's my whole thing with that, man. Like, even in the hip hop world, because the game changed.
Right.
So a lot of old school artists, some of them are struggling to eat and make ends meet. So they're looking for other ways to put some coins in their pocket. So some of them transition into getting into maybe reality shows.
Right.
Some of them transition into focusing on a clothing line.
Okay.
Some of them are running recording studios, alternative revenue sources, just so they can eat. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, so I've ran into, I ain't putting nobody on blast because I ain't trying to make fun of it, because I know, my situation from back then to now. You know what I'm saying? So like, I've run to the mall and I've actually saw some platinum recording artists, or once was platinum recording artists, at behind the retail desk, selling sneakers or selling clothes at a mall. Did I look down on them? No, because I know the nature of this business. Everybody puts up a front. Everybody puts up a so because they may have good press or they may have a good PR person that keeps them in the limelight, you may even see somebody like a Lance Gross or whatever, and you got to look at the whole struggle with black actors anyway, with black entertainers and black performers anyway. You know what I'm saying? And how we manage money and how we invest in the whole nine. So you may see a lot of people at that we look up to as far as entertainers with regular, 9-to-5 gigs or whatever case like that. But there's nothing wrong with that. Why do we look down on that?
Let's take it from the other perspective. What if you just evolve? I was joking with Norm, Michael Jackson. May he rest in peace. Can you see Michael Jackson in Vegas? At the early birds, the artist, the $1 million contract, and you singing Beat It for the 20 and trying to do your little dance step, you 75 sciatica. What if you just don't want to do that anymore? What if you just what if you just outgrow and want to pursue other directions? We know that popular black artists, we're so fickle as a fan base that we try to forget them. Or if an artist, and say he's old school or whatever, or if he's really popular, you make the artist rap and sing the same shit over and over and over. Absolutely. If you're an artist, you want to create. Am I right? Imagine if we got on the mic and did the same show we did last week. Am I right? Right. But as Michael Jackson or whomever, or an actor, you got to say the same line, the same. I wrote Beat It when I was 22 years old. I'm 75. So if I'm at Trader Joe's, so be it. Like, we have to, there's a larger issue here where we don't allow artists to grow. Let's get at hip hop. You don't sell drugs. You're middle-aged with a pot belly just like me with a family. You have concerns. You're more conservative than you used to be. You're tax-paying and you're not a criminal. And you got to provide for your family. But you still want to act like you gun clapping, whatever. Stop. Right. As the audience, am I allowed to let that man grow like Jay-Z did? I guess he's the greatest, so he was allowed to do it. I got a family, I cheated on my wife, I got caught, I'm going through middle age, Or do you want to just keep singing Purple Rain until 2050? Stop. Like, let these artists grow. And if they got a good job, why are you ashamed of that?
No doubt. Shout out to Dow D. Mac McDaniel. Honest income is honest income. We all need income, no doubt. You know what? That's truly horrible to put that man on Front Street. He was working an honest job providing for his family.
Just a job,
bro. Yeah, no, true indeed. Lucretia Bellamy, shout out to Linus Royce, said people are just ignorant and need to get their lives together. Paul Joseph Williams, who knows, he may be studying a role as a grocery bagger for upcoming
Joe,
role.
Shut up.
You know what?
Shut up,
that's nice to say, but he wasn't.
Side shade.
But
shut your ass
there's
up,
no
Joe.
read to shade him. Demetria, we see you. Andrew Statton said, much respect to him for making an honest living. Appreciate the hustle. No doubt. Can we clap it up for that?
And before we move on, why do people put, so much emphasis on this job? Like, okay, it's a job. You're an actor and it's your calling, and I get that. But it's still a job, right? And even actors who are pursuing their dream, living their life, still get tired, still get bored. It's the job. Lights, camera. It's the Man Cave Morning Show. Argue with my wife, caught a flat tire on the way over here. You got to bring it. But for me to say, okay, I'm better than you because I got this job, or I own this company, and you're less than me because you got that job.
Right.
That's very stupid.
No doubt. Shout out to Demetria. She said people don't respect the real hustle. Only the fictitious hustle that you land will land you in jail. No doubt. Patricia Shell Givens said,
I've always wondered what happened to him. I'm sure the work on The Cosby Show didn't make him a multimillionaire. So much respect to him for holding down a job.
Absolutely.
Speaking of which, as an aside, my son used to get opera lessons from this lady in Montclair, right? And he happened to be friends with the lady that was the opera, whatever opera singers do. Bro, he is the nicest, most down-to-earth, what's up, how you doing? He's just a regular Joe. You know what I mean? That just happens to be an actor.
Right.
And let's not forget, after the whole Cosby fiasco, them residuals said they just disappeared.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he got to work.
And shout out to the networks that's still keeping the Cosby Show alive.
Shout out.
No doubt, because there's other people involved. Daniel Spencer said, bills still must be paid to live. Not every actor becomes an Oscar winner. They must still survive. Where this might lead, things can turn around in the blink of an eye. And things are going to turn around. One, he was just on Good Morning America. As soon as they started clowning him, Good Morning America be on this morning. So he was on this morning.
Okay.
And he's talking about, well, I don't want this event, to stir up, me automatically getting jobs,
You a liar.
Yeah, he lying about that.
You a liar. I love you, but you an actor. You
much
lying.
respect,
you
bro.
lying. Much respect,
but
I love you, bro. I met
this can create you making money from your passion, rock with it. Lean with it, rock with it.
With Tyler Perry, because somebody clowned you? Clown me then, fam.
Yeah, because now you got Tyler Perry actually saying, because of this, I'm going to give you a job, bro. So now, look, like I said, I'm going to read that again for those who missed it. Tyler said, Jeffrey Owens, I'm about to start shooting Owens #1 drama next week. Come join us. I have so much respect for people who hustle between gigs.
Come on, bro.
The measure of a true artist.
Come on, bro.
So now with all the people clowning you because you seen here at Trader Joe's bagging groceries or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, so what? So what? Now all that clowning, they landed you a gig. Clap that up.
And
keep on laughing at him, people, because he's gonna be laughing to the bank pretty soon.
Let's look at Dr. D. We call her Dr. D. Why? Because she's a veterinarian. Yo, D, from what's happening, bro, 7 quadrillion people watched her every single week. Am I right? 7 quadrillion, like the
you
most.
know me. I run the
Bruh.
clip to remind y'all who Danielle is. That's in the chat room on the man.
Yo.
Almost every day, rocking out with us,
Thirsty,
leaving some brilliant comments.
Thirsty Jenkins on the mic, had a crush on this woman for 40 years. What she do? Became a doc, like, fam.
Yeah, man.
And then I looked at her page the other day, she's acting in something else.
Yeah, dopeness.
Bro.
Dopeness.
You gotta be able
Keep
to
us informed, Danielle, what you're acting in, because we
Writing
want to promote
books,
it.
all
We
that.
want to push it out there.
Yeah.
Yes, an author, all of that.
But she became a veterinarian.
Y'all remember D?
Yeah. Let's get the clip.
9,200 bucks. Hollywood. What are you doing standing there?
I can stand wherever I want. This is my house and my floor and my hallway.
And this is my hand, and it's gonna say hello to your body.
I get it. Hi, Mama.
Hello, darling.
Hello? This is D. Who's that? Yeah? Well, your mama.
D, who was you talking to like that?
Probably one of Roger's fresh friends. I said, hello, very nicely. Hello, just like that.
I was standing right here when you said it, and I know how you said it.
Hello, just like that. I said, hello.
Never mind what you said. What did they say?
He said, who's that? And I said, this is D. Who's that? And he said, your papa. So I said, yeah, well, your mama.
192.
Ladies and gentlemen, my future ex-wife. Danielle Spencer. You know who I seen on a bus? The dude that played Raj. I seen him on a bus right after he was in Malcolm X. On the 44 on East Orange, bro.
People
he was like, what's up?
Actors are normal
Come on, bro.
people. All
What
these
jobs?
entertainers that we put so far, they're normal people that are just living out their dream. That's their passion to act. That's their job. It is their job. That's all. But shout out to Danielle Spencer.
No
though,
doubt.
yo. I always love that character.
Dr. D.
Yeah, salute to D.
No doubt, no doubt. It's just a job. Get
No
over
doubt.
yourself.
And Danielle said, I'm fortunate that I get to live my dreams of being a vet. However, I love to act as well. Why can't we have as many careers to make us
Exactly.
happy? Just saying. Yo,
Just
yo,
saying.
clap it up. for
Respect.
that. Much respect for that.
No doubt.
Let's go to shout out to Sandy B. She said maybe he doesn't want to act anymore. He has to feed himself and his family. If he has one, he's working. I'm sorry, the
Comments
keeps changing, so I got to read that again. Okay, if he has one, he's working. That's nothing to clown
Absolutely.
about. Yeah, but he is still trying to act. He is still trying to act, and he teaches acting actually.
And Tyler Perry just picked him up, so oh well.
No doubt. Caller from the 973. State your name when you're calling from. You on the Man Cave Morning Show.
Hi, this is Danielle Miller. I'm calling in from work.
Hey, Danielle
Hey.
Miller. What's good?
What's up with work, sis?
Nothing. Listening to you guys on your chat this morning. I have to say, I definitely can relate to what the topic is. If your passion doesn't work, you still have to.
Right.
My son and I, we were looking at the guy from Trader Joe's, from Cosby.
Right.
And I have to say that people don't realize when you're trying to break into this acting career, it's very hard. My son went to school in California. He went to Los Angeles Film School. Couldn't do anything. Couldn't do anything with it. He still writes. He still does what he has to do. He went to school for screenwriting and producing, and he did all he could with that craft. But again, when you can't, like you said, when you can't do anything with it, you still got to figure out something else.
Right. Absolutely.
it's not easy to. That's not an easy career to break into. People think it's so easy. It's good. It's a true statement when you say you have to know somebody for that specific angle.
Yes.
You have to know somebody to get in. You do.
Yeah, you know what? And it's sad that it's like that. You know, like a lot of people think that if I'm just great at what I do, I'm automatically going to be famous and I'm automatically going to get picked up and get a deal or whatever like that. You do have to have some type of connections and resources. And Daniel, you know what I'm saying? You have to be connected somehow in there. So I definitely appreciate you sharing that.
Right.
Now,
that's what people don't understand. They think that you go to school for it or you get it. Everybody's not, doesn't get picked off the street. You get some people who've got picked off the street.
Right.
Because of their looks.
Right.
Everybody doesn't get that opportunity. So when you have an opportunity given to you, you got to make the best of your craft. But then when it doesn't work out, you got to still figure out what's the next move.
And
you got to make your next move your best move.
Yes, true indeed. You got to have a plan B. A lot of times people will ride so hard on their plan A without even thinking of a plan B, and that's when they get lost.
Mm-hmm. I'm all for pursuing your dreams, but let's also keep balance. My happiness is not determined by what I do. Like, okay, I'm a big star, so therefore I'm happy. Mm-hmm. If I'm not a star, right, I have to have balance and understand that my happiness comes from interacting with other people, spirituality, etc. When you get caught up into this lights, camera, glitz, once someone takes that away from you, it's like your drug. They can control you, and people can see actors and people in the industry that are just chasing that. And it makes you disingenuous. It makes you a hoe. Now, if the Bible says your gifts will make room for you. If your gifts are making room for you, rock out. But if they don't, the sun is still going to shine. Like, come on, man. We gotta do a little better in terms of spirituality and not letting our worth be dependent upon what we do.
But you know what? It's the pressure comes on. Peer pressure and your family and your friends or whatever like that, they will ride you, right? They see you working so hard towards something and it doesn't pan out, you know, and they see it as failure. Oh, look, you know, you put all this into your singing career. You did all this for acting, whatever like that. You ain't getting no acting jobs. You're not getting no singing jobs. Sometimes your family and friends can really make it worse for you.
That's true.
When things don't work out. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Yes. Yeah.
I agree. He was in California. My son was in California for a long time. And he did little odd things here. He did little odd things there. But he's still trying to, still trying to maintain, working on his craft.
Right.
Does what he can do until it's his turn. Like he keeps saying. He said his turn will come. It's not his time. It's not his turn. And that's why he keeps looking at it. But he won't give up.
Tell him,
but it's not easy. It's not easy.
It's not easy at all. Tell him to look at the late start some famous actors got in life. Look at Samuel Jackson. He been pushing for years, for years, and he had such a late start, but he still made it. You know, so tell him don't give up. If that's something he want to do, there's other ways he can get involved in. If he's into the acting thing, he can get involved in community plays. He can get involved in this. He can get involved in that. Different ways he can still hone his craft and still, you know, earn his living with the realistic job. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now, he doesn't do acting. He just does screenwriting and producing. That's his niche.
Same thing with that. There's a lot of people that don't know how to do that and develop it. So he can go in on that end, you know. So there's so many different ways where he can keep honing in on his craft. And we appreciate you for calling in, Danielle. Thank you.
All right, Danielle. Respect.
Thank you. Good morning, gentlemen. Have a good day.
You too.
And you know, bye-bye, baby. Before we spin off into the next topic, I just want to take it from a different perspective. I think God knows what he's doing. I've said this a million times. I'm going to say it 1,000,001 times. I've always wanted to do this right here.
Absolutely.
The microphone and this, that, the other. Brother, do you know if you would have found me 20 years ago, I'd be dead with my arrogance and stupid. God knew what he was doing by not giving me a mic until 46.
Right.
I wasn't ready. I would have hurt people. I would have hurt myself and killed people. So there's something divine with that as well. Listen, if you love what you do, keep practicing it. Do it because you love it.
That's it.
If you do it because you love it, I'm a living witness. It will come to you. But if you do it because you want to be arrogant, because you want to be popular, you want to lord things over people, you got low self-esteem and stuff like that, you never. Just keep working your craft. And again, thank God that it was a later time, because I so appreciate what I do now. Just saying.
Shout out to my cousin playing for Bo Jackson. Bro, I'm never wearing a Cowboys hat on this show. Never.
Bruh.
Ever wearing
Giants
a Cowboys
till
hat.
I die, bruh.
Yes.
Giants blue all day, every
bleed blue
day.
here, bruh.
We bleed blue.
No
we
doubt.
We love you, hate Dallas.
No doubt. Let's
never forget that.
Let's read some comments. Danielle Spencer said 90% of actors have in the meantime job. The goal is to act, not to be millionaires. You want to be able to support your craft. Right. True indeed.
So you want to be an actor, not famous.
True indeed.
Right.
Yes. So yeah, Jay Gray said Dwayne Johnson started late. Yeah, there's a lot of late starters, and that's what I'm saying. Like who wanted
to be a football player, hurt his leg, and was like, "What I'm gonna do now?"
Absolutely.
Right.
How many people out there listening to the show got a certain passion? And I know there's a lot of gifted. I think everybody has a gift.
Yes.
And everybody's skilled at something.
Yes.
You have a main gift, right? But you wake up every morning, you go to a job that you're not really feeling because you know you got to make ends meet. You got to pay those bills. But you still have a craft. Some of you can sew y'all behinds off.
Yes.
And make dresses or whatever. Some of y'all are great event planners, know how to really put on a party or, and promote a function or something like that. Some of you are great at cooking. Can really cook your behinds off, right? And you can have your own restaurant, your own catering business, or whatever the case may be. Some of you got so many skills or whatever, but you just need the direction for it,
right?
To make it grow and manifest into your dreams and everything. But until then, if you into cooking, you got to pay for those ingredients,
right?
So your regular 9 to 5, just pay for the flour and the this and the salt. Whatever you're using in your ingredients. So let's keep it 100, man. Look, just keep doing what you're doing, all right, until you reach your destination.
Indeed.
All right, we're going to take a call.
ATL on a second.
Yes. Caller from the 404. State your name when you call. See? Look.
Hello?
You're going to have to start going in the bathroom when you call us.
What up, D?
What's up, D?
What's up?
We know the number by heart. We know the number by heart,
yeah,
man.
Right.
What's up?
With them scrippers in the back. What's up, D?
What's up? Talk to us. Man Cave Morning Show.
Anyway, I was calling to comment on it because I was and I was serious about what I put in the comments, Norm. But anyway, seriously, stop.
Come on, D. The clock ticking now.
Okay, and I wanted to make a statement about when I was younger, I had like a talent and a knack for writing, and I wanted to be a writer. I read like everything I got my hands on, and my biggest idol was Danielle Steele, and so I told my mom, I was like, I want to be a writer.
Right.
And they were like, well, ain't no money in writing. What you writing for? Get a real job.
Mm-hmm.
So that I'm thinking to myself. And then so what I ended up doing is I ended up getting a degree in education and nursing.
Right.
And I love those things. I love teaching. I love kids, as you can tell. Right. I love teaching and I love nursing. But it just, how like, I didn't feel fulfilled. And so once I got married and I started having kids and stayed at home, 6 years ago I decided to pick up the kid in the paper and I'm on the phone. Shut up.
She on the phone.
And I started writing like 6 years ago, and I started working on one thing, and it spun itself into 2 books. My first book I published on Amazon, and I'm almost done with my second to be released on New Year's Eve on Amazon as well. So, and I mean, I feel good, even though I haven't made a whole lot of money or nobody really knows who I am. It still feels good to be doing what I really love and really wanted to do.
You know what? I'm going to clap that up and keep going after your dreams. If you got that skill set and God blessed you with a talent like that to write and express yourself that way, keep on doing it. Don't let nobody and look, in the meantime, you definitely got to make some money and keep a real job, because you know what? I hear them kids in the back, and I know when they get hungry,
they don't eat air.
You know what I'm saying?
Kids don't eat dreams. Shoot.
I'm trying to get out to go to a doctor's appointment, but I just wanted to call and let you guys know I'm listening, and that's pretty much. But thanks.
We appreciate you.
Love you, dude.
But yeah, go handle them kids. We love you.
Dig
All
it.
right. Shout out to Demetri on the check-in, man. Always
Demetri.
calling
And you know what? To creatives, if you're a creative, if you don't express your creativity, you're gonna go crazy.
Mhm.
So my early 40s, I was crazy because I had no outlet. So thank you, sir, for allowing me to express my
Oh, man,
creativity.
come on,
Creatives,
man. It's all good.
Creatives have to create. So even if it's singing in the mirror to yourself, never get to the point where you say, I don't want to sing, I don't want to dance, I don't want to act. You lose your mind. Keep creating.
So, on that note, we're gonna transition and let's read a few more
transition?
comments, and then we're gonna move on. So let's see. They talking about the Cowboys up here. Andrea Staten talking about Cowboys all day. You know what? And we got love for you too, Andrea. I'm sorry about the
Love
Cowboys.
you, hate your team.
Nope.
You're scrubs.
Yeah, they're scrubs. So anyway, on that note,
Scrubs.
Because you brought up sports.
Yes.
Colin Kaepernick, bro.
Hey.
Nike, bro.
Bang, 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 bang.
Nike is repping.
Yes.
Colin Kaepernick,
Bro,
in a
speak
new
on it.
ad.
Speak on it, bro.
And people,
break it down till it's
some
broke.
people are happy about it.
Go ahead. Let's get it.
Some people are upset about it. So we're gonna talk about it and keep it 100.
Okay.
Let me see if I got the clip, because I want to run this clip for y'all while Wu was talking about it. All right, so here you go. So people are actually burning sneakers, burning their Nikes because Colin Kaepernick is a part of this ad now.
Oh boy.
And I don't get it. I really don't get it. Let me run this clip, man.
Okay. Let's go to the videotape.
Nike just did it. The company revealed its campaign celebrating 30 years of its Just Do It slogan, and Colin Kaepernick is front and center. Social media definitely lit up on this one. Brandy, some people are torching their sneakers over this?
Yeah, Russ, check it out. There are quite a few people who tweeted videos of them burning up or otherwise destroying their Nike gear, and it's a reaction to this. Colin Kaepernick tweeted the ad from Nike's campaign that says, believe in something even if it means sacrificing everything. Here's a little closer look at that. Now, some people think Nike is sacrificing everything to stand behind the QB who sparked the kneeling protests in the NFL and is now suing the league. So in our live poll this morning, we're asking, will the ad have a negative impact on Nike's business? You can weigh in on khou.com/vote now or by using our mobile app. Now, it's worth pointing out Cap is a face in this campaign, but he's not the only face. Serena Williams shared hers, which says, it's only a crazy dream until you do it. And then there's this one from Odell Beckham Jr. He says, don't wait until you've won a ring to play like it. So I tweeted about this yesterday. James responded, good on them. Time to buy more Nike products. But for every James, there was a Steve. He tweeted the hashtag boycott Nike. He says, I'm glad I don't own any, and pointed out that there are people burning them online. We're going to find out shortly what kind of impact this is going to have on Nike when the market opens. They closed on Labor Day, had all weekend. So
burning Nikes.
All right. See, let's talk about this, y'all. Let's keep this 100.
Let's get it, sir.
All right.
You burning Nikes.
The execs,
you big dummy.
The marketing team, the ad execs up at Nike didn't think this through?
Bang, bang.
Do you think is this $1 billion company?
Yes, sir.
More than $1 billion?
Yes, sir.
Do you think they didn't sit down and say, we know we're going to get some clapback, for adding Colin to this ad or whatever like that? But then they thought about who's buying Nike sneakers.
Us.
Who is buying Nike sneakers?
Us.
The youth, the rebels, and youth are rebellious anyway.
People that kneel.
African Americans.
Bang, 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 bang,
African Americans spending,
of course,
buying power so strong.
Hey!
And see, we won't give ourselves credit for it, but our power is so strong we don't even recognize it, right? Guess who recognizes it? Nike does. Guess who don't care about the little clapback and the little facade of people burning their sneakers? And did you see the sneakers they were burning? Come on, bro. I'm gonna show y'all again. Just the sneakers.
Oh God.
These cats are burning. Okay, here we go.
You are a clown.
I'm gonna enjoy. Hell, I might buy some Adidas. Not only am I burning my favorite pair of Nikes, you are burning your sales. Have a good day.
Back to reality. That was such a great show.
Clickbait, we see you.
Yo, come on, man.
That's all that was.
Come
Busted
on,
ass Nikes.
You wanted some likes or whatever like that, so you posting up and you tweeting out, you burning up Nikes for what? For what? Because Nike is taking a stand by having someone like Colin Kaepernick who did nothing wrong, and did not diss America and did not disrespect the flag, and because y'all changed the narrative, all right, the politicians changed the narrative on what it really meant to take a knee, whatever. Like, do you expect people to be mad and not go support Nike anymore? Kiss my behind. I'm going to take this call. Caller from the 904. State your name, where you calling from. You are on the Man Cave Morning Show. What's good?
Good morning, fellas. This is Paul out of Jacksonville.
Joe.
How y'all doing today?
Good morning, my good brother. What's up?
Hey, I applaud Nike for what they're doing.
Yes.
Hey, it's a great thing. They're not worrying about the clapback. And like you said earlier, they know we buy their sneakers. All right? They're not worrying about the little stupid people. First of all, to me, it's dumb. If you want to buy something and burn it, then you're just wasting your money. That's first.
Exactly.
Because you gave money to Nike.
All right? They knew they was going to get some resentment. All right? And the resentment they're getting is from the Trump supporters, the right wing.
Yes.
Right, who don't want to support the NFL as far as the police brutality. Right, they want to hate Cap for that. And I'm going to say this. I love Cap. I don't want him to come back to the NFL. On the whole reason is because if you're going to work, you shouldn't have to be subject to ridicule and being called out your name. You know, as soon as he comes back to work and he gets on the field, they're going to want to start calling him the N-word. They're going to want to start throwing things at him. Look, he's doing a marvelous thing. His nonprofit organization. All right. He's getting money from endorsements. He's not a broke brother.
Right, exactly.
He's a very smart brother. All right. So, going back to NFL, I would fear for his life because people would throw things at him. You can get things through a metal detector, right? They could throw rocks at him or whatever.
No, I agree.
All right, so I applaud Nike for what they're doing, but I really don't want him to come back to the NFL just for the safety of his life.
No doubt,
so
Paul.
Keep it up, Nike. Nike's doing a great thing.
No doubt. Thanks for sharing that, man.
All
We
right.
appreciate you. Thanks for calling.
All right, y'all have a good day.
Respect. So I have so much to say. First of all, this brother took a principled stance. Now, when I was growing up and you took a principled stance against the system, you got assassinated. If you didn't get assassinated physically, you assassinated your character. You weren't able to keep a job. You weren't able to feed your family. So the fact that this man took his interests aside and thought about the interests of other people, namely his own people, who were being murdered and suffering from police brutality. I love the fact that we now live in a new day where corporations in the past, when I was coming up, was like racist and was like, whatever. It is what it is. You're just going to keep buying our product.
Right.
Now say, I recognize the power and the buying power that you as a community, I'm specifically talking about African Americans right now. Right, yes, I am. We recognize the culture. We recognize without African Americans, we would not be the company that we are now. And so now what we're going to take a stance. But like you said, this is financial. They looked at the numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I'm not used to having the finances on my side.
Right.
I'm used to being the underdog. I'm not used to being the popular trend of thought, right? That's number one. Number two, to you people that think that standing against police brutality is disrespect flag. You know what you are? You know what you are? You them rednecks that wave the Confederate flag for a losing side, that dress up every live stuff. So you know what I mean?
No doubt.
You lost.
And check this out. Call it us calling in. We don't take numbers that block their number or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like, just.
Oh, you want to clap back at me? Man up and put your name on there, bro.
Man up, put your name on there.
Because I will talk to you.
No doubt.
But not an unknown.
No doubt. So let's read some comments. So Andrea Staten. Hey, Andrea. She said, clap it up for Nike. Yes,
absolutely.
I agree. Mal Davis said, bold move by Nike. Salute.
And a financial move by Nike.
Danielle Spencer said, that's what I mean. Your life can change in the blink of an eye. Proud that a company has a moral code.
That's
yes,
right.
yes.
You ain't stopping Nike, Jack.
I wear my Nikes today proudly now.
Dig it.
No doubt.
You're not stopping that company.
Shout out to Felicia Nelson.
Good afternoon.
She said, good afternoon.
All right.
All right, caller, we're going to make this quick. You saying something crazy, we're going to hang up on you because I know
let's
how
get
y'all
it. Let's
down.
get it.
Caller from the 301. State your name where you calling from. Caller from
Hello?
Yes, caller from the 301.
What? Sorry, my brother.
All right. See?
Nice try.
Nice try. Didn't work for you. You weren't quick enough. Okay, now playing for Bo Jackson said Nike will never have a problem selling their sneakers. In fact, check their stock to see if it went up. Salute. Clapping it up.
We're living in a new day.
No, we messed up on the call, bro. We was trying to talk to you. Julius Gray said, guys, these people burnt their okay, these people burned.
Let's just say jerseys. These people burnt their jerseys when LeBron went to Miami and Kevin went to Golden State.
Ridiculous. No,
Absolutely.
I feel you. Shoes.
Absolutely.
He meant to say shoes. Okay, so we'll read that.
Okay.
These people burnt their shoes when LeBron went to Miami and Kevin went to Golden State. Ridiculous. Yeah, so nobody, you think Nike's really sweating that? Melinda Brittle Hunter. Hey, Melinda, said, I am happy for him in Nike. Hell no, I don't keep tabs on my ex. No doubt. Playing for Bo Jackson said, you think I'm going to burn my Air Force Ones?
And neither are they. Because there was no Air Force Ones, there was no J's.
Exactly.
Please.
Exactly. Daniel Spencer said Cap is suing the NFL, right?
Yes, he is suing the NFL.
He will probably win too.
And he's going to win. Yes, man.
No doubt. One. Try this call again.
Let's get it.
Caller from the 240. State your name where you calling from.
Hello?
Yes, speak.
Go ahead.
I'm on the air.
All right. What you got to say about the topic?
Sorry, I'm not there. I'm really bad right now.
All right. Go ahead. I don't know what he said. Anyway, yeah, Cap is suing the NFL. He probably will win too. I agree. Jay Gray said he is catching death threats right now outside of the NFL. You know what? Any person that take a stance against anything that's affecting the plight of Black America is going to receive some death threats.
Okay, so
that comes with the territory. He knew that too, and he knows that. He understands that, and he got enough money. He got security. Darryl D. McNeil, but God forbid anything happened to that brother, though. There's going to be such an uproar in this country. There's going to be such a serious clapback if anything happened to Cap.
You remember when Obama was president and we told racists, yo, Duke, you may not like it, but not a hair on their head to be harmed. It's the same thing with Cap. Listen, do me a favor. Leave that man alone, because if not, it's going to be consequences and repercussions.
No doubt.
Please.
No doubt. D-Mac said Nike is smart. Don't be surprised if Cap appears in a Nike commercial with military personnel. No doubt. No doubt. Do you think the military... Okay, now let's go back a little bit. Okay, so we know our president, 45, just disrespected John McCain, which was a war hero, right? A veteran, right?
Yep.
So because of that, and even disrespected this man in his death, okay? With the flag raising and all of that, and him not wanting to acknowledge that he's a hero and this, and not wanting to say nothing positive about this man. Once he left this universe, and my whole thing is, do you think the military is really going to rock?
No.
With this whole movement, you know what I'm saying, like this whole Trump thing or whatever like that. Do you think they really Trump supporters, the military now?
The military doesn't stand with the president. The FBI doesn't. The CIA doesn't.
Come on, man.
Come on, bro. Listen, the emperor has no clothes. We can see that orange man is being burnt alive by his hatred. We can all see it. Like stand alone with that bull crap. Everybody sees what you're doing. And the fact that Nike co-signed it. And another point I wanted to make too.
You turned your back on a war hero, bro. So if the military bands together or whatever in support of Colin Kaepernick, and like you said, we might see that. And if we see that, everybody gonna know all the Trump supporters really gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? And even Trump lost some supporters. Took a stance against John McCain because a lot of his supporters too were war vets. All right, and was in the military.
You can keep trying to cover up your hate. You're a hater. We all see it. You're not a good person. We all see it. Rock out with your hate. That's all. Everybody can see. And I wanted to make one more point.
Yeah, Cap gonna be all right.
About athletes. African American athletes been getting hit with bananas and rocks, and every athlete.
Jesse Owens.
Every athlete I ever loved when I was through that. So I disagree with my brother Paul. If the man want to play, let him play. Security, please. No Ali, Jim Brown, goes on and on and on. Arthur Ashe, Serena. They make fun of Serena Williams. She's the greatest to ever do it. So, oh well. Get over it.
No doubt. No doubt. We're here to stay. We're here to stay.
There ain't nothing you can do about it.
No doubt. Wish Cap the best. And again,
I love you, Cap.
Nike.
So can I start watching football again? Or do I got to wait till he wins his suit?
Are you funny?
I'm for real. I boycotted NFL because of Cap. So
now listen, after the show, I burn a pair of Nike sneakers, but it's gonna be my old ones with the holes in it, whatever like that I really don't want no more. That's exactly what y'all fools did and put it on YouTube and act like you was really burning some fresh Nike joints or whatever like that. Cut it out.
The sneakers that the dogs ate that you want to run to the store and put your flip-flops on with the busted back, that's what you burn.
You see me burning sneakers is because I don't want them.
There you go.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
Losers. You lost, we won.
Whatever.
Get over it. It happens, you know. You got to win everything.
Let's transition.
All right.
Into, we got something. Got to talk about this.
What's that?
Because I feel differently about it. The Aretha Franklin funeral.
Come on. I'm listening.
With Reverend Jasper, because you. No, not that yet.
Oh, okay, not that yet. Okay, my bad. The other
this
one.
Particular one right here, because right now he's catching a lot. So the pastor, Reverend Jasper, right now the family.
The pastor.
Yeah, the family speaking out right now about the funeral and about the eulogy that was delivered by Jasper.
Franklin family responds to eulogy disrespectful offense. Aretha Franklin's family pushed back on the eulogy delivered Friday at the singer's Detroit funeral, saying that he did not properly eulogize Aretha.
All right, so the family has the right to feel that way. I'm not mad. And it goes on to further say,
the pastor who delivered the controversial at Aretha Franklin's funeral on Friday has come under fire from the Queen of Soul's family. Vaughn Franklin, the late singer's nephew, dubbed the address by the Reverend Jasper Williams Jr. as offensive and disrespectful. In a statement the family released to the Detroit Free Press on Monday, Reverend Jasper Williams spent more than 50 minutes speaking, and at no time did he properly eulogize her, said Vaughn Franklin. We feel that Reverend Jasper Williams Jr. used this platform to push his negative agenda, which as a family we do not agree with.
Okay. All right. So I don't know where you stand with. Did you hear anything about what he said?
Yeah, I saw the clip. About, you want to play the clip or you want me to talk about it?
Yeah, we're going to run the clip.
Let's go to the
And we want y'all to be honest about what you really feel about what the pastor said. And was that appropriate for Aretha Franklin's funeral, especially if you're delivering a eulogy? All right, so be honest and tell us what y'all really feel. Get the clip ready for y'all.
Households are led by our precious, proud, fine black women. But as proud, beautiful, and fine as our black women are, one thing a black woman cannot do. A black woman cannot raise a black boy to be a man. When the police kills one of us, we're ready to protest, march, destroy innocent property. We're ready to loot, steal, whatever we want But when we kill 100 of us, nobody says anything. And whenever you take a foreign object and you put it into the womb before that baby is born, that's abortion before birth. And when that home is not like it ought to be, the father's not doing his part, the mother not doing her part, and the child has deficits, that's abortion.
Right, all right, all right, all right. Now, how do I feel about that? Okay, so the family, again, they're not happy. It wasn't pleased. They think he took the time for his own agenda, which I get it now. I get it, because like they only said that really about him. So even Reverend Jackson got up there and said, y'all come out in thousands and thousands for a funeral of a celebrity, but y'all don't come out in thousands and thousands to vote. So Reverend Jesse Jackson said that. So now listen, I gotta rock with Jesse on that. The family noticed there wasn't no clapback for when he said that, right? Okay. So now we gotta look at who, let's be honest, let's look at who Aretha Franklin was. All right. So she comes from a church. She's the daughter of a pastor. She, you know, Christian values, church values all her life. Gospel singer, contemporary R&B singer, the whole nine, whatever. But she also was a humanitarian and a civil rights activist, right? And she stood for civil rights and she spoke out against things, whatever. And also she helped a lot of people along the way. So now, with that being said, what Jesse Jackson said, she probably would have been rocking with, definitely, right? And we don't know the relationship with this Reverend Jasper and Aretha Franklin anyway, so I'm not going to say that this man, you know, took the time for his own personal agenda, whatever. Maybe he thought he was doing some good, because these are the things that Aretha said to him or could have spoken out against, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. Now, was it the appropriate timing? In on abortion, for going in on, you know what I'm saying, the whole Black Lives Matter, we got to stop killing our own and this and that. Was that the appropriate time? I don't know.
All right, certainly.
I ain't gonna say nah. He could have.
You are entitled to your opinion.
Right.
That is Queen Mother Aretha Franklin. So do me a favor. Put your pride aside so that you can get shine by talking about controversial issues. I happen to agree with some of the things he said. I disagree with other things that he said.
He didn't have no facts right. He was all over the place.
When you go to a black funeral,
right.
As a black person, we already know what time it is, but you are there to pay homage and respect to the person that passed on, not to draw attention to yourself by spewing clickbait as someone that says controversial stuff all the time. Dog, that is Queen Mother Aretha. So whether you agreed or disagreed with her or not, keep those even Jesse Jackson with the black on black crime and the comments that he made, that is not the time nor the place to do that. It's not. I'm
gonna have to agree, bro. It was a lot of stuff being said there. Whatever.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Like, bring it back to Aretha. You know, bring it back to Aretha. Just like when everybody got on Madonna, whatever.
Because he was talking about herself instead of Aretha.
Her story instead.
Talk about Aretha.
Bring it back, you know, to Aretha. Like Tyler Perry basically kept it on Aretha and the family and this and that, whatever. Statements. It was a lot being said at that funeral. You know what I'm saying? But some of the things, though, in relation to how Aretha lived, like talking about some of the civil rights movement and all of that, that's in correlation with how she lived. But this pastor that we just listened to just now, he sounded like he was all over the place. He
but was he the official person giving the eulogies? I think he was, though.
He was one of the main ones.
He didn't eulogize it.
Yeah, that wasn't a eulogy.
Right, exactly. So
he got on the soapbox.
I can agree with some of the things he said. I can disagree. Listen to me. It's not about you. It is letting people grieve. Timing. Listen, to facilitate their grief. Now, guess what? Guess what Aretha had? Conservative fans. People that loved her that maybe didn't agree with her politically or whatever the case may be. Give them the opportunity. I can't believe I'm saying. I think I'm getting soft in my old age. Give them the opportunity to grieve. So in this case, God forbid, shut up and bounce the ball. In this case, shut up and eulogize that sister. Give her the love and respect she deserves. Keep the politics for the next day and say, look, I was the pastor that eulogized Aretha. Come to my podcast and listen to my political point of view. Please.
Right.
You publicity hound.
So now go ahead, set it up for the other pastor that you have a problem with. About
Now.
Ariana Grande. What happened, bro?
There is an artist named Ariana Grande, which I'm not familiar with, but my daughter is. Very beautiful singer, whatever. Some people had a problem with the fact that her dress was too short. I don't even care. There was a pastor that embraced Ariana Grande, but while he embraced her, he fondled her breast. Now he wants to backpedal and apologize. We have a little disagreement about it. But play the clip. You tell me what you think. I'll say what I think. Go ahead.
Right.
Run the videotape. Partner.
Let me get this clip ready for you.
Let's go to the. I know what I saw. Who you gonna believe, me or your lying eyes?
Oh man, go ahead. Keep talking. I gotta find a clip.
Okay, so this was so egregious. This was so egregious that I called my ex-girlfriend and we talked about it. And I was like, can you believe? Do you know that I can see you, fam? Like, listen, man. Once we play the clip, you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to agree with me. But he fondled that little girl in an inappropriate fashion, and I'm going to call her to task on it. I don't care what you think, what you say. I saw what I saw. I saw his little fingers moving around, grabbing titties up in the church. You need to be ashamed of yourself. Say 10 Hail Marys. Repent from your wicked ways in the name of Jesus.
I got the clip.
Let's run the clip, baby.
Y'all be honest and be honest and say, was he filling her up? Was it sexual harassment? The whole nine.
Me too.
Anything to deflect from the true purpose of everybody being there was
God.
to honor and celebrate Aretha Franklin. Man. Here we go.
Here we go.
I've got to apologize because I have to brush up. My 28-year-old daughter tells me, Dad, you are old at 60. When I saw Ariana Grande on the program, I thought that was a new something at Taco Bell. Girl, let me give you all your respect. Did y'all enjoy this icon? She's an icon herself. Come on. I've got to apologize because I have to brush up. My 28-year-old daughter tells me, Dad, you are old at 60. When I saw Ariana Grande on the program, I thought that was a new something at Taco Bell. Girl, let me give you all your respect. Did y'all enjoy this icon? She's an icon herself. Come on.
That little baby.
And we're back.
And we're back. You assaulted her, bro. Flip, go ahead.
Nah, I'm just
flip it.
I'm just
Come on,
man.
bro. Stop it.
I'm trying to defend the brother because I'm like, okay, a pastor, he got to know there's thousands of people watching, and then across the world there's millions of people watching.
And
so I'm quite sure his intent on national television was not to sexually assault this young girl, right?
He got them cassava melons in his hands and was like, ooh, that's nice. That's nice.
And I'm going to see what the people are saying first.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
And that was a racist comment. He needs to be slapped about the Taco Bell. Now, that comment, I'm more offended by the comment. I agree. Shout out to Ingrid Judge. I'm more offended by the comment.
I didn't even notice the comment. What did he say? Said something about Taco Bell?
And Sandy B said, nah, it looked like he accidentally touched her there.
I agree.
I'm rocking with. I gotta rock with wifey on this. I said that to Woo before the show.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she grabbed the boobies. All right, caller from the 470. State your name. Where you calling from?
Hello.
Hello, caller from the 470. State your name. Where you calling from? Oh boy! All right,
sounds like a good call.
Yeah. Just call back.
So as you're finding more, I'm a tall man, and so is Norm. I have taken pictures. I've publicly spoken, and so have you. And I have stood next to short women that come out a little shorter. I think that I'm grabbing their waist, and I grab the breast, and I might jerk or I might get nervous, and pat you on the thing. His fingers was like, titties. Stop.
Here's what I'm gonna need.
Once he realized that's what he did, he should have moved up and gave a little pound. He stayed there, and I know what I saw. Go ahead, bro.
Okay.
Stop.
Let's look at what's going on.
Stop.
Okay, so you speaking in front of thousands of people. Aretha Franklin's funeral. You got the shorter girl. He's a tall pastor. You got the shorter girl. Whatever. You got your arm around her. You trying to embrace her because one, it's the little white girl at Aretha Franklin's funeral, whatever like that, and he's trying to get everybody to give her love, whatever case may be, right? So he got his arm around her.
Go ahead.
She's short. He's tall, right? So he's touching boobies. I've done that before, and I wasn't even thinking about boobies, right? Actually, I've done that before because I'm tall, and I'm grabbing somebody short or whatever. I got long fingers, long hand, so I'm ending up touching some boobies,
right?
All right, not trying to get my thrill off and my little freak on whatever like that. It's like, come on, do you really think he intentionally tried to sexually assault this young girl?
You're going to tell me
y'all missed me with that.
A black pastor that loved to hear himself talk got stage fright because he couldn't do it. He's a pastor. What he does is talk in front of people, number one. Number two, you of all people should realize, I'm not saying that was the intention. My thing is when he realized that he stayed
Did he realize it, though?
How could you not? You don't know you got titties in your hand?
Realize it. Listen, and then he's focusing on what he's saying.
Bruh.
He's coming up with stuff. I know how it is to be up on the podium. No, listen.
Bruh. So do I.
I got to kind of.
Go ahead. Let's disagree. Come on. Let's talk. Because I haven't spoken in front of thousands of people, but I spoke in front of hundreds, and I know a titty in my hand when I hear it, bruh. Like in other words, I go, like when I feel the flesh, I immediately like.
Let's say booby. You might be offended.
Okay. If I feel a booby accidentally. Yo, you're going to tell me you ain't seen his fingers go like this, then he pulled it towards it, then he cups the breast again? I don't give a damn what I'm doing. When the booby's in my hand, I know it.
I hear you. Let's read some comments. Okay, so we read what Sandy said. Jay Gray said, I'm sorry, Sandy. I respectfully disagree. Not only touching her boobie, but insulting her name. I'm rocking with y'all on the insult.
Oh, man.
300% rocking with y'all on the insult.
Grabbing the breasts.
D-Max said, too much touching for someone he doesn't know. Respect people's space. Why did he keep holding her?
Because he loved it.
I get you. I get you on that.
Right.
Playing for Bo Jackson said he was starstruck. He'll probably never see that many superstars with money again. I'm you on that too.
Then you must be a bootleg pastor that never been around nobody.
No, I'm riding with you on that.
Pastor.
I'm riding with you on that too.
Okay.
Dude, come on, man.
What?
Like, you have all those people watching. You really think he was trying to fill somebody up?
No.
At the pulpit?
But once he
at Aretha's funeral, that was his
once
intention.
He realized it.
He didn't realize.
Once
it. He's in the moment. He's in the moment.
You full of crap.
You've been up on stage before.
Yes, I have. Got stage frights and everything.
Right.
Yes.
So you get caught up in the moment. I've done some crazy ish on stage, holding the mic in the moment because I'm holding on to everything I'm about to say and what my next be. I'm not thinking about that, so I'm sitting here like this, and he's nervous too. So you taking this at twiddling, trying to get it. He's
That's
nervous.
Exactly what
he's
I think it is.
Too.
That's exactly.
Come on, man.
Hold on.
Come on.
You big play the devil's advocate because you gotta need the show to go. Listen to me, bruh. That's a man. I don't care if I'm a pastor on TV, whatever. Titties. Men block everything out. When the breast coming in, he be like, wait, what's going on? Now he intentionally did that.
You can't testify.
Fine.
You can't testify.
But hold on. But don't look. Bro code.
Because I'll be convicted.
Hold on, no, bro. No,
because
stop.
you can't see
bruh.
that this man didn't intentionally
do that. Check this out. Bro code dictates if you I'm gonna be like this. Because I got cold. But that ain't my bro. And I'm telling you, women can see what's going on. I'm not saying that he intentionally did it. But once he realized it, he fondled her, pulled her up to and then kept.
You know
on
what I'm
doing
gonna change?
it.
You know when I'm gonna change my thought pattern right now?
Go
is when Ariana Grande comes out and say something. She didn't come out and say anything yet, so her publicist right now is like, "Don't speak on the issue. Let
Can you
it go.
blame her?
Everybody else is going to talk about it. Let it go or whatever like that." So when
That's
somebody pulled that out,
nothing.
right? When somebody pulled that out of this great day of celebration for Aretha Franklin, and we pull out a negative like. And see, that's what I'm saying. You gotta look a little deeper, man. I don't think dude intentionally. Now, the dudes we should be talking about. So Bill Clinton sitting behind her.
Okay.
He's staring. He's gazing at her ass.
Okay. So
right?
Yes.
Now you have some that's gazing at, or when a certain performer walked out, whatever, with a low-cut dress or whatever like that, and they gazing in like whatever like that. This man sitting up there like this, whatever. He's nervous. Boom, boom, boom. He didn't even realize he said something crazy and racist. I thought Aria, he thought it was funny. The whole nine. I don't know, man. I can't. So
let me ask you a question to go to your point.
I'm not going to condemn the
All
brother.
right. So let me ask you a question.
I will condemn him for that statement.
Let me ask you a question. What do he apologize for? He didn't say that wasn't my intention. I was caught up in a moment. He said, "Yo, I'm sorry." That's number one. Number two. Do you know?
He said he's sorry about the Taco Bell statement.
Oh, he said, to the Taco Bell statement? Oh, okay,
Come on,
okay.
pay attention, bro.
But even though
all you saw was a man grabbing
hold on.
boobies.
Even though I'm wrong,
unintentional.
Hold on. Even though I'm wrong, I know what I saw. Just magnitude of the thing, you're not going to dismiss what a million people saw, right? We can disagree, and that's what the show is, and I love you for that. Bruh, hold on. When he put it in her hand, he realized it, and then he moved around and then pulled it. That states intention. He didn't go,
Let me tell you
and
something.
nervously pat her on the shoulder.
I'm
he
the
was
first.
Like, titties.
I'm the first person to call a creep a creep.
That's a creep,
I'm the first
bro.
person to call a perv, bruh. And
I don't know if he's a perv, but he did a creepy thing.
I don't know if that was a perv move. He was speaking about his daughter and the whole nine. I don't know. I don't want to condemn. I don't want to condemn this pastor.
I do.
And like
wrong, pastor.
Nah, you falling into the whole
wrong, pastor.
social media. Pick out. Let's just pick out bits and pieces.
Okay.
And I hate when people do that with media. Pull out certain sound bites or whatever like that. No, I can't rock with you.
I gotta speak to what you just said. I could do the same thing and say the same thing to you. If I got my side and I'm trying to defend my point, I could say the same thing to you. Like, oh, when you're intentionally this and the other. I don't want. Listen, you can have your opinion, and I'm not saying that. And you could try to say, well, it's social media and you this and you that. Check this out, bro. People make mistakes. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it was too long. It was too long of a stand there. And I'm going to stand on that. We're going to agree to disagree on that. Rock out. Let's see the comments. See what the lady
say. No pics of the minister touching no breasts. Nah, you going to see no pics of that because they ain't even let him get up and speak. So you ain't going to see that about with Farrakhan.
I was surprised that Farrakhan was there.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised he was there, but he didn't even let him get up and speak. So playing for Bo Jackson, let me find his comment. He said, oh, wait, what about the pastor calling Bill Clinton the first black president?
Was that the same
I was
pastor?
pissed off about that. But we've been saying that, too. So
was that the same pastor?
Huh?
That was the same pastor?
Yeah, same pastor.
Oh, he's just full of surprises.
Yeah. But again, he's making light at a serious day. And a lot of people and said some things they thought they was funny, man. I just think we riding this one. I'm waiting to see what Ariana Grande says. Will speak volumes to what everybody's thinking.
I think
so until she comes out with a statement, right now it's just what we think about it.
Right.
What we think about it, and if that was a perv move, if it was a creep move, I don't. It's so easy for us to read into things when we don't have when we don't have all the facts.
I don't think it's nothing to read into. I saw what I saw. One, number two.
Okay.
It's a wise decision for her to be quiet. Right? Because then people are going to start attacking her. If she honestly felt like, yeah, I did feel a little uncomfortable, it'll be a million people telling her to shut up and you're distracting from the moment and yeah, blah, blah, blah. People will jump on her. It's wise for her to just stay quiet. That's what I feel about that. Yeah, as a publicist, be quiet.
Said please
Chester the molester.
Thank you, Kiss. Referred to her as
food. Then he got the squeezing. Ain't no mistake in that.
Okay, well,
I'm offended.
Did you just call me Chester the molester?
No,
because of my comment.
Kiss.
Now see how we can misread. No, I did that on purpose.
Oh my God!
Right?
Stop.
Oh,
please, Chester the molester. No, first he referred to as food. Then he got the squeezing in that. Pull it down more.
Okay.
This is Kiss. Ain't no mistake in that. His hand down. He did not. He stayed there too long.
When you realize if you realize you're doing something wrong, then you're going to take action. then you're gonna change your action. That's all I'm saying.
You don't realize you got titties in your hand?
I ain't even trying to rock with, bro. Like, I didn't think he was that funny or whatever the case. So I ain't really trying to rock with him. But I know how things could get blown out of proportion. I've seen that, especially in this industry, bro. I've seen it. And when somebody would take it to a whole other level, you don't know being up there. I'm telling you, being up there in that pulpit, he referred to her like his daughter. Blah blah blah. You know, my daughter likes you and this, that, and the whole nine. We don't know. So my things, I don't know, man.
I tell you what, if Ariana Grande was my daughter, I'm not thinking about no social media. I'm seeing that pastor. I'm telling you, bruh. What I saw, ain't gonna be my daughter, bruh. You gonna have to see me, partner. So sorry, you gonna have to see me.
I get you.
That's where I am.
But how many people caught that? How many people clapped when he said clap for her after that moment happened? I don't know. I see it a little different. Anyway, let's read Patricia Shell Givens.
He didn't intentionally try to cop a feel. He should not have touched her at all, but I don't think he had the intention when he did. It was a mistake, but it just wasn't a good look.
Right. So no. Right. Exactly. I agree with y'all too on the fact that he should not touch her at all. But there was a lot of hugging up there. That whole ceremony. Like, I watched that whole 9 hours. Right. So I seen him hug other people. I seen him hold other people the same way. You know what I'm saying? That were taller in the whole nine. So like, nobody's making a spectacle about that because again, it was a height difference. The whole nine. I seen him say some crazy other stuff during the whole funeral. Service. So like, come on, man.
I'm 6'2". You are 6'4".
I don't think it was intentional.
Now check this out. You're 6'4". I done definitely tried to hug somebody in a picture, and then once I realized it, I pulled away. Stay there and linger longer. I agree. He didn't intentionally be like, I'm going to grab Ariana Grande's breast right on that. No, that's ridiculous. That's not my point. I'm saying that this part right here denoted intention. It wasn't like a cup. It was like, now that I got a cup, let me see what's going on here.
And Kiss, I'm saying pastor, no pastor. Not even an excuse because he's a man of God or whatever like that. Because trust me, some of those are the most grimiest ones. And so I'm definitely making no excuse for it. I'm saying any man that height with that situation, a public speaking platform, is not going to do anything to incriminate himself like that by sexually assaulting. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that was intentional. That was me personally. I want to hear what Ariana has to say.
And I think men lose their mind when it comes to women and do all kind of crazy, horrible stuff. You just happen to get caught seeing it, and I'm blasting you for it. The end. You got caught, bruh. That's your intention. That's where I'm at on it.
Run the clip.
All right. Let's go to the videotape.
Run it down.
Let's go to.
I've got to apologize because I have to brush up. My 28-year-old daughter tells me, Dad, you are old at 60. When I saw Ariana Grande on the program, I thought that was a new something at Taco Bell. Girl, let me give you all your respect. Did y'all enjoy this icon? She's an icon herself. Come on. I've got to apologize because I have to brush up. My 28-year-old daughter tells me, Dad, you are old at 60. When I saw Ariana Grande on the program, I thought that was a new something at Taco Bell. Girl, let me give you all your respect. Did y'all enjoy this icon? She's an icon herself. Come on.
Tienen educación a la verga. Tienen educación a la verga.
Stop! Stop, bruh. You got caught, fam. I ain't gonna co-sign.
I'm just gonna have to respectfully disagree.
I see them titties.
I'm just gonna have to respectfully
my daughter,
disagree.
little girl. Taco Bell, Mexican breasts. What are you talking about?
See, you know what?
Te quiero taco titties.
No.
That old man.
Thirsty Jenkins would see it that
right,
way.
And I am thirsty. I'm telling you, Pastor, get out my face.
All right.
Look. Norm sitting. Norm was like this. Norm was like this. Oh shit. Norm was like, I'm gonna run the clip. Oh, he just grabbed. Okay. Still gotta make my point though.
Girl, let me give you all your respect and get me a squeeze. Stupid.
Come here, little girl.
Just like the dude who rubbed Mel B's ass on TV.
Oh, really?
I didn't see that.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see that clip. I don't know about that dude, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
Give me respect for letting me get a squeeze.
Let me see. Hold on, Daniel Spencer.
He was playing piano on her areolas. Who said that?
Okay. Sandy B said, I'm confused. That funeral was about a legend. Why are people making it about the people that was there speaking? I'm confused. See, and that's where I have a problem with. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a problem with, even with, you know, like I make jokes about it and we all make jokes about, oh, that was long or that was too long. They bury her already and I seen the memes and I get it. But again, if you think about this woman's life, church was her whole life, basically. You know, the whole church and how she was raised and who her father was, a pastor and the whole nine. So basically what they gave her was a revival. That was the intent behind it, to make her funeral service like a revival and have all these people singing and everything she loved, you know, and putting on a concert because she wanted to be celebrated. She didn't want to be mourned, you know, and she knew she would. You think she had enough time when she found out about her illness and the sicker and she became, you know, she spoke to people about her funeral and her in her service and everything like that. So we don't know if a lot of this is what she wanted. You know, I want people to celebrate me. I want people to talk about this. I want people. We don't know what was said, and so with that being said, she might have said, "I want it to be like a revival." We don't know. So 9 hours. And they was taking shifts. If you looked at the whole
black funeral, bro.
Yeah, it's a black funeral, but it was extended. Yes, it was very lengthy. It was long. They wanted to make sure everybody had a chance that was able to come and whatever to perform and pay their respects and whatever the case may be. But man, when I saw people, we can pull some things out of things, bro, and make it into something. This is what we do. We pick that funeral apart.
And in all seriousness, we know that Aretha was about female empowerment. She was about the empowerment of her people, and she was about the empowerment of women in particular, and women of color as such. So, while yes, I make jokes, I laugh, I joke, or whatever, you know, honestly, I'm keeping it 1,000% now, right? You know, I don't think she would have been comfortable with any type of inappropriate behavior. Here's the thing. Catch a clue, men. We got to act different. We can't just do things, it's not this, it's not that. You really got to start to take in consideration how we are around women. Now, miss me with the political correctness.
Yes, she was, Pie Lady. She kept her foot in the church. She kept her foot in the church and surrounded herself around pastors. That's why they had so many there.
So
trust me. And be honest with you, no, real talk. Now, I know 2 people personally that work along that's in her camp. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, yo, she was all about the church.
Who don't know that?
And she was all about prayers or whatever. It was. That was the center of her life, along with singing and along with activism. So
yeah,
these things.
She wasn't involved
I'm just
saying. Okay. Well, I humbly disagree. Everyone, she got to start in the church and always gave respect to the church. So stop. Like, well, no, we all know Aretha is about the church.
And you think you think Farrakhan being there was just because he wanted to come? No, who made that decision?
Her family.
All right. And you don't think her funeral was discussed with Aretha?
Of course.
Herself?
Yes.
So come on, man. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. No. Oh, and I just wanted to finish the last point. So, although we're making fun, we're joking with this and with that. Listen to me, dog. It's not about tearing something apart or this and that and the other. I honestly thought that he victimized her. Now, and I think that he initially didn't mean to do it, but then he did, and that's the issue. Not the clowning and not the yapping that you're doing and the yapping that I'm doing. Listen, you look pretty damn stupid doing something questionable to a woman of color at Aretha Franklin's funeral. Stupid. So step up, be like, yo, I made a mistake, and rock on. Stop, bruh. Stop. That's the Queen Mother. She stood for women of color and women in general everywhere. So if you did something disrespectful to a woman, you're going to have to be brought to accountability. That's all. Now, and yes, Aretha was all about the church. So everything was from the church. So what are you talking about?
Yeah. The Taco Bell comment, again, I'm riding with y'all on that. That was uncalled for. I'm more upset with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm more upset with that more so. Until Ariana comes out and speak, like I said, my thoughts and my opinion is just my opinion on that one. Until she comes out and makes a statement.
I'm not mad if she doesn't.
If she doesn't,
I understand why she
doesn't. Cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand why she would just be like, let it pass. New news cycle.
Yeah,
I get you.
No doubt. Let's read some comments.
Patricia Shell Givens, I'm more upset about the Taco Bell comment. The field never should have. It just moved. Never have happened, but I agree with Sandy. The service was about Aretha Franklin.
No doubt.
Okay.
D-Max said the minister and Aretha have history.
They were friends.
Absolutely.
They were friends. So
absolutely. Yeah. So
while you're scrolling, for those that try to discredit the minister and say all these type of bad things, you can't deny the optics of Farrakhan sitting next to Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
Because why? It legitimizes him and say that he belongs there. Now, that's all I wanted to say. For all you people that's going to say he's a hater and this, that, and the other, the family chose to have him there, and there are millions and millions of people that rock with Farrakhan. Just saying. Go ahead.
And Sandy said the Taco Bell comment was definitely uncalled for. But she's Italian. I'm just saying. She's Italian.
I don't even know what was on that joker's mind.
Look, come on, man. He said Ariana Grande. He was trying to make a joke. All right, now.
Okay, a joke didn't go over.
Right. How many people we know try to make a joke and it backfired on them and they got fired and they got fired and were suspended or whatever because they was trying to be funny, whatever the case may be. Again, it's not easy getting up there on the podium. So I gotta play the other side of getting up there on the podium, having to speak and speaking in front of thousands, and now that you broadcast all over the world, whatever like that, you a tall man, here's a short girl, whatever like that. This is going to be his claim to fame for the rest of him being a pastor. Every time when he go to church, they're gonna call him Grande Man or something. You know what I'm saying? Or they're gonna make jokes about it.
Somebody
like
said
that.
playing piano on the areola.
It's sad that's going to be his claim to fame. Not knowing, we don't really know if that truly was his intent. And that's what I'm saying.
Pastor,
I'm gonna fall back until Ariana says something.
Pastor, Trump will say something dumb in the next 2 minutes. It'll be a news cycle. You'll be okay. I think you'll survive it, whatever. But I still saw what I saw.
Now,
push
the pastor that delivered that eulogy, I got some problems with because he didn't know what the hell he was talking about. He was trying to make some points, but he basically sounded like Damon Wayans and everything. The dude, the Muslim that he plays in jail, whatever. That's who he sounded like.
I think there's a time and a place to discuss certain things, and I think that his intention was to pull a little shine to himself because nothing that he said was unknown or anything. Why would you choose then? You choose then because there was 1 trillion people looking at you, so you figure I could get shine from nothing he said has not been said or will not be said in the future. The only reason he said that is to pull shine to himself. That's just where I see it.
Yeah, shout
Pay
out
homage.
Plainfield Bo Jackson said wasn't disrespectful. It keeps moving. The comments keep moving. That's why as they come in. So
he wasn't filling up, especially with his wife behind him and talking about his daughter.
Yeah, hold on. I want to read it. Well, our comments keep moving. Hold on.
Yeah, I guess it's a hot button topic.
Oh, here we go.
Especially when his wife behind was talking about his daughter, he was just holding her.
He was just holding her.
So my thing is,
I'm rocking with you. With
all respect, if that was my daughter, let me tell you something. I don't give a damn what your opinion is. If that was my daughter standing up there and I went home and cut on a hotel and I seen his fingers moving around like that, I don't give a damn about what you thought. I'm seeing you, partner, as a father. I'm telling you. I promise you, I'm not lying. I'm not just saying this to be on the air. I get the back and forth or whatever.
How old is she?
I don't even know how old she is, bro.
All right.
I don't know how old Ariana Grande is, bro.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know, bro.
All right. So, yeah. I know she don't want that to be her claim to fame either.
Nah, somebody will push her from it.
So, I mean, it is what it is, but all right. So, she is 25 years
That's
old.
That's a baby, bro.
She's 25 years old.
That's a baby. I got underwear older than that.
All right. She's 25 years old.
That's a baby.
And she can speak for herself. So I just want her to come out and say something. But we also, I seen it different.
Hey, great radio.
No, that's
a great radio.
I just seen it different.
No doubt.
Let's read the last comments and we're going to keep it moving.
Okay.
Let's see here. Daniel Spence said, what's respectful is to own up to the optics and humble himself to apologize, and he did. He did apologize for his perceived comments and behavior, being a pastor.
Absolutely,
no, I rock with you on that. And
absolutely,
he did apologize
1000% right.
If it took, he didn't apologize for doing it. He said if it took, I apologize if any of my actions took anything away from Aretha's funeral, because that's who it was about. So he said he apologizes for that.
Well, let me honestly say, as someone who sticks his foot in his mouth on a daily basis, right? If he I can kind of feel him on that. If anything I did or said offended anyone, okay, I get you on that, and I get the apology. Okay, on the other hand, listen, I apologize for this, that, and that. The fact that he apologized, I see that. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm kind of at the point in my life where, you know, I try my best. I'm on the bull crap like everybody else, but I try my best to own up to my actions. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So if it was a mistake, what was a mistake, Dawood? I got nervous. I did not mean to grab her like that. I try to give as much details as I can about myself personally. You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but I do see his apology. I see it. Respect. You know what I mean? Hey, okay.
No doubt. Yo, we want to thank everybody for joining in, and shout out to Eric Michael Dyson. Michael Dyson. I mean, his speech was phenomenal. He gave a great speech.
Oh my God, that guy.
And I'm not mad at Jesse Jackson for what he said and everything about, you know, the same way we could, you know, come in thousands to a funeral, we need to come out in thousands to vote. And everybody kind of applauded that, man. Everybody applauded that. The family didn't have no problem with that comment. There was no statements made about that.
It's Jesse.
Or whatever, you know.
It's Jesse.
Exactly.
It's Jesse, bro.
And they were friends. That's why he was sitting up there. They had who they wanted to sit up there.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? And trust me, that was planned. And don't think that didn't come from the family who should sit up there. You know, so
I totally agree.
So evidently, the minister must have had some type of relationship with
Aretha.
They
were friends.
Jesse Jackson.
They used to be Jesse Jackson used to be a boyfriend many years ago. Continue.
Bill Clinton.
They was friends.
They were friends. The whole night. Whoever else was sitting up there, I don't even remember. Sharpton.
They were friends.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So,
and I love the fact that you could be friends with a controversial person.
Absolutely.
Right?
Why
When
not?
people feel this way and that way. Look, man, I'm dead. This is who I want at my funeral. Like it or lump it.
Yeah, you're going to get people be like,
Right.
some people going to be like, F Norm, man.
F
Woo,
woo,
F
F
Woo,
this,
man.
F that.
Like that. And then the other people going to be like, well, I rock with them.
Right,
You
exactly.
could F them all you want to. I rock with them because I feel this way, that I got a chance to know this person. I got a chance to know Woo. I got a chance to know Norm, blah, blah, blah. And they're not like that way to me. So whatever. So, you know.
And you know why I love it as well?
Yeah.
It legitimizes controversy. Because if you respect Norm, right, and you think I'm a creep, but here's a man that you respect that respects me. You follow what I'm saying? Even though we got different opinions or whatever, you can't necessarily delegitimize me, because
Absolutely.
if you love Aretha, then you have to acknowledge who she loved. You can't just dismiss everybody. He's this and he's that. Right. So that's why I love the optics.
No doubt. We want to thank everybody for joining us this morning on the Man Cave Morning Show.
It's the Man Cave Morning Show.
I love the difference of opinions. I love the difference of views and everything. We appreciate you all. We will be back tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning, man. May have a special little treat for y'all Thursday morning on the show. May have a special little treat for y'all. And there's going to be some things popping, so make sure y'all keep it locked. BKS on Radio, Man Cave Morning Show. And just remember, man, this show is never about us.
It's always about you.
Because
you are the next best kept secret.
See y'all tomorrow
I see them long fingers past that. I see you, man. Ha ha. Cassava melons.
Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy. Pray for the pastors, man. Pray for the pastors.
Gun clap, blood clot.
Peace.
Yo, this is Chris Spencer, and you're on BKS1 Radio. it's your girl Chanel, BKS1 Radio, and I'm here with the beautiful Garcelle Bouvet.
I'm paying you later.
Hey, I'm the queen of comedy, some more, and right now you're rocking with BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio Network. I'm here with the amazing Miss Tasha Smith. How you doing?
I'm doing so good. Thank you for coming out.
Yes, yes.
I really appreciate it.
Hello, Denise Boutte. Hey, what's up? Shout out to BKS1 Radio. See you soon.
Brick City's finest, J.D. Williams. I'm in the Savage Podcast Studio, chilling at BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio. I'm here with the legendary Mr. Dick Gregory. How you doing today, sir?
Fantastic, brother, and thank you, and thank you, and thank you.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Jamie Foxx, BKS1 Radio. What's going on with you?
Storming up. This is George Dr. Funkenstein Clinton for BKS1 Radio. They be doing the dog, y'all.
Yo, this is Chris Spencer, and you're on BKS1 Radio.